One of the biggest trends right now is to have big, luscious lashes, but it can be expensive, it can be messy, and it can be very, very time consuming. So today, I am going to show you how to achieve the big, luscious lashes with these wonderful products that we have today. First of all, I would suggest using our Babe Lash. Really fantastic. So if you struggle with having longer, stronger lashes, I really suggest that you get the Babe Lash. Well worth the money. Next, I'm going to show you our lovely lash curler. Now, I like this lash curler because it has a pretty firm pad here, and I'm just going to jump right in and curl my lashes because I haven't done that yet. It has a nice, really firm pad right here, so you can kind of move up, and you don't have to crank down so hard, and it gives you a nice curl. You can see how that looks, the difference between the two. Now, I have lashes that don't curl very well on their own. I have to use an eyelash curler. So this one is a really nice one, and it gives just that perfect curl. Now this next product I'm going to show you, I am so excited to show you because it is called a lash primer. Now what this does is it makes your lashes thicker. So where the Babe Lash is strengthening and lengthening, this is making them thicker and more lush. So that whole lush look happens right here. And you can see that it's white, which is pretty cool, and that way you can tell where it is on your lashes. So I'm just going to go in and start. Now this stuff kind of goes on a little bit clumpy, and it's supposed to because it's fibers. Those are fibers, and that's what's causing it to be a little more lush, a little more thicker, which is great. But you can kind of see it's got it's kind of separating, and that's where this comes in, which is the comb, and these are metal, which is really fantastic. It's better than the plastic ones because it really gets in there and separates those lashes. So I like to go in on the top and the bottom and just, I'm not wiping them off so much as I'm just separating them. Now I like to do 2 coats of this stuff. So while that one's drying a little bit, I'm going to go to the other side. Now, another quick trick is that you want to swirl your wand inside and not pump. When you pump air into it, and it causes it to dry out a lot faster. So if you just swirl it a little bit, you'll get the product on there and it comes off nice and evenly. Get those nice and thick and pretty. It's going to look like you have extensions in no time. And this sure is a lot faster than spending 2 hours in somebody's chair getting your lashes done. Okay, pull out the comb. Now I'll also use this comb for my mascara. I've seen people use safety pins. This is a much safer alternative, so if you're using safety pins, please go to this because I'd like you to be able to see. You only have 2 eyes, and it's really hard on one eye if you've lost the other. It has to compensate. So let's keep both your eyes. Okay, now this is a mascara that we have. It's brown, so it goes for types 1, 2, and 3. 4 is you get the lovely ink mascara, which is fantastic. But this one also has a little bit of fiber in it, which helps you with the thickness and the lushness that we all want. So it's very complementary to the primer. And you can see, like it did with the second coat, it really just grabs onto it and makes it so much thicker and more fantastic. Now you've all seen my mascara face, which is pretty awesome. But we all have a face when we do mascara. Mine like, I'm going to comb through again just really quick. I love mascara, and finding a good one, I'm very, very picky. So when I found this one, I was like, oh, heaven! Heaven help me, this is perfect. So I had to share it with all of you. I'm going to go to the other side. I love this mascara because it stays pretty good, and I love that it has the way that it separates the lashes along with the primer. So I think it's the combination of all of this that really makes this look fantastic, and I love it. But if I don't have time to do the primer and I just can only quickly put on some mascara and run out the door, this really, really does the job. And it stays put, which is pretty nice. I don't have oily skin, so I don't struggle with it smearing or running or anything. But we'll get to that problem in just a second. But you can see how nicely this comb separates. It really just nicely Makes those lashes perfectly in place. Now the comb really does help keep the lashes from looking like spider legs. I mean, we've all seen the mascara where it's just like all over, but the comb is what really helps separate that and keep them from looking like they have, you know, you have furry eyelashes. You don't have furry eyelashes, you have lush eyelashes. Lushies. We should call these lushies. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to go ahead and just dust the bottom lashes. You can, if you like, to use the primer, but it does make them really thick and really lush, and I already feel like I have quite a bit down there. So I'm just going to kind of dust the lashes after I poke my eye out. There we go. And then you can see how great it is. Now, the next question you're going to ask is, how do I get this to not flake or to smear or to have raccoon eyes and all those sad, sad stories? I have a new product and I think it's like brilliant. It's called Lash Shield. And Lash Shield locks in your mascara. It's easy to put on, it's easy to take off. That is one of the things I love about this, and it really locks it in so it doesn't flake, it doesn't smear, it doesn't have the raccoon eye thing, which I know is a problem for a lot of people. Mine tends to flake, but with the primer and now this and then the Lash Shield, which I'll show you what it looks like. It's super cool. It's clear. Like, it's pretty much clear. And you can just put it right on your lashes and it keeps it there all day long, and it's like your best friend on your lashes. And you don't need a lot of it, just a little bit of it. It doesn't add any thickness or anything. It's just locks it in. And I like to hit the bottom ones too, because that's where I have the trouble. If anything's going to smear flake, it seems to be these bottom ones. Look at the difference. I think that is amazing. It's so easy to achieve the big, luscious lashes. Now, it did take me a second to show you each step one by one and explain all the products. But honestly, in the morning, this takes me, less than about 3 minutes tops. And that's like really spending some time on it. Right now, everything's on sale in the store because it's makeup month, so make sure you get everything that you need, including these fantastic products. Check out the new ones. And please remember that I heart you and stay beautiful.